Hey friends, thanks for watching. Today I wanted to share some products that I regret purchasing for babies. I have it written down so that I don't forget, and Jacob's here with me for a while. So the first thing would be newborn clothes, because babies, they grow so quickly, and newborn clothes, it just doesn't make sense purchasing so much. Huh, sweetie? Exactly. Like for example, Jacob was born nearly 9 pounds. He was 8 pounds, 15 ounces, 0.3 or something like that. So he was nearly 9 pounds. And for newborn sizes, he only wore it for like a week and then he was done. And then he was started wearing 3 months. And then now he's 3 months and he wears 3 to 6 months. And so newborn clothing, don't buy as much because during that newborn phase, like the first month, they grow so quickly. And then the second thing would be scratch mittens and things like that. First of all, it's really hard to keep track of them. And also, babies discover even the day they are born through touch, So I wouldn't recommend it. Sometimes there are sleeves that come with the scratch mitt. So if you want that, why not get something that is a top and also has the scratch mitts, but I prefer not to use any scratch mitts. And also it doesn't really just make sure you file their nails regularly, and when they're older, cut their nails. And also, even when you do that, it happens. Like, I remember my first son, Liam, he would scratch his face so often, even though we would file his nails and cut them. But the thing is, breast milk heals any boo-boos really fast. Like you just put a little bit of breast milk and it heals it. But if you're not breastfeeding, then I don't know, maybe a scratch mitt does work for you guys, but it's just not something that I ever really enjoyed using or ever wanted to. And then oh my gosh, this one, I make fun of my husband Justin. He had to buy a bottle warmer. And I was like, why? Here's the thing, I was breastfeeding exclusively, so why did we need a bottle warmer? He was like, oh, when you want to sleep more, I'll go and heat up a bottle of breast milk. But I was like, why? All you have to do is just heat up the bag of frozen breast milk underneath hot water. We really did not need a bottle warmer. I thought that was funny. And then another thing, exactly, your daddy's so funny. Another thing was sterilizing, a sterilizer for the bottles. You could just put it in the dishwasher or boil hot water and sterilize things like that instead of a specific sterilizer. And the sterilizer we were all about it. Our first son, we thought it was so cool, and then I thought about it took up so much space, and I could do the same thing with boiling water. I know. Isn't Daddy funny? Yeah, Jacob's so chatty. He's so precious. Oh, and then another thing is baby shoes. Your baby's not walking, so you really don't need baby shoes. If you get them as a gift, that's really nice and super cute, but definitely you don't need baby shoes until they start walking, or a little bit before they're walking, so that they can kind of feel what it's like having shoes on and be familiar with that. But super early, 3 to 6 months, or newborn to 6 months to 9 months, they really don't need baby shoes at all. And since I was talking about newborn clothes and how they grow so quickly, that also includes newborn hats and socks. Jacob, man, I tried to put on these newborn socks on him and I felt like they were way too tight. And then hats, oh my goodness, their heads grow so quickly, he can't even, it can't even put it through. None of the hats could ever fit Jacob right now, any newborn size, even 3-month size. They just don't fit his head. Well, he was, when we took him to the doctor, he was at the I think it was the 97th percentile as far as head size. So he has a pretty big head. So definitely something that I would not purchase would be newborn size hats and socks, because they'll just grow into it. Yeah, exactly. Instead, what I like putting on Jacob, instead of socks when he was a newborn, I did have socks for him, but then what I really loved were the Footie Pants. They're like this, pretty much like footy pajamas, and also the pants, just specific pants that cover their feet. I love that because it's an all-in-one. Sleepers are the best, especially because like you just put them on and off. It's easy to take off, you know, for changing diapers. And the zippered ones are, oh my gosh, they're the best, you guys. The last thing I wanted to share would be a breastfeeding pillow. I don't know what it is, but like the second time around, I come to realize that a pillow is the best. Instead of a breastfeeding pillow, I like just regular big fluffy pillows to hold him in, to breastfeed him in. We're at a point where he's like big enough that I don't really use pillows. I'll just breastfeed him and hold him, and it's comfortable that way. But when they're young and they're small, you have to like kind of hold them higher. That's when I see, like, you know, a boppy is great for that, or like a breastfeeding pillow when they're like a lot younger. But once you get familiar and they get bigger, you just don't really need it, and then you could have just used a regular pillow to begin with. Anyhow, thank you guys so much for watching. Those are some of my baby things that I regret purchasing, that we regret kind of using, or when I think back like, hey, we really didn't need those things. So let me know in the comment section down below if you guys regret purchasing certain things. Let me know what didn't work out for you, because I want to know. I want to see some of your feedback, and that would be so great. If you enjoy watching this video, give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe, and I will have more videos for Mommy Monday, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye.